Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve, and we're gonna react to a bit Mrs. Biggins say that they were turned away from a club because of their biggin, and so they're not very happy about this, and they've gone to the news because the club wouldn't let them in allegedly because of their sizes. Now, you know, for decades now, ugly bitches have not been allowed in the club on certain occasions unless their clothing was extremely thoughtly. So I guess they could jump on the bandwagon too. And broke dudes, they belong in there with you as well, because they do get discriminated against. If their shoes look terrible, they get turned away. You got raggedy shoes, you're not coming in here, sir. You're making the place look a way we don't want the place to look. We're trying to lure in a certain demographic, be it money demographic, okay? So, I mean, hey, I'm talking about, you know, I'm gonna say, we're gonna get to this, but I just wanted to point out, you know, with the whole thing, there was a thing about the airplanes, right? Where, you know, like people who, if they were certain size, you had to pay for 2 seats. Now, they took it as like it's just discrimination. But the thing is, the plane has a maximum capacity for weight. So say, if you just decide you want to ignore that because that's discrimination, because there's a certain amount of seats on the plane. Say there's 300 seats. If 300 people got on the plane, all 300 people weighed 400 pounds. You see where I'm going with this? If you just jammed them all in the seats and they could get in there, and say it could, that's that much more weight. That's like double the amount of weight that should be as far as the people on the plane. So if you all want to get your big asses on the plane and have the plane go down, that's on you, okay? You can hold some picket signs in heaven, I guess. I don't know. But it can't always just be because it's what you want. Oh, why can't you just, I mean, it ain't just you.
So dehumanizing. It was like we were literally getting looked through. People were watching and seeing what was going
Okay, so yeah, they weren't looking through you. I can tell you that. They couldn't even see past you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
on. No one was helping.
A plus-size model is accusing a Hollywood hotspot of discrimination. The model called
Attention whore much?
out the nightclub on social media. She says she and her friend were rejected at the door because of their size.
Well, now she's going viral after sharing her experience. KHL9's Candace Crone is live in Hollywood with her story. Candace.
That's right. Well, 2 women were out for a night of fun when they tried to get into a popular Hollywood club and were turned away. Now, one of them is speaking out, saying that the whole ordeal was a nightmare and that changes need to be made.
Okay, so were you two the only people who were turned away that night? I'm guessing no, because there's like a certain amount of people who are allowed to get inside of the club.
It's traumatizing and it shatters a lot of girls' confidence.
Ella Halikas is speaking out after she and her friend were left standing out in the cold after trying to get into a Hollywood nightclub. She says they weren't let into the highlight room last Wednesday because of their body size.
So we're not able to get let in as a thicker, curvy woman. I just like to watch this unfold.
Yeah, I would like to hear where someone told you that was the reason why. Y'all want to be the victim so bad. Just turn black. Like, just be black. Just turn black. And then you will be able to just complain, but also dodge bullets at the same time. I'm just saying. They want to be victims so bad. I'm big. I'm in the wrong body. I changed the body to the body I want, but now people don't want to date me. Just gonna be a victim your whole freaking life. Try something else.
So
just moments before, Halika says her friend Alexa J was near tears when the bouncer let in J's friends but turned her away.
by the second it got to her, and she's a plus-size black woman, rope right in front of her.
Halika says she tried to step in, but
And he looked at me up and down and said the same thing, and he said, "Not tonight." And it made me so upset because how many other girls has happened?
Okay, yeah, that's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, that sound fucked up. Ooh, my bad. But still, Jesus, I don't know. I'm just tired of hearing the whining about it. So, my bad, girl. My bad. That's fucked up. Yeah, but you know, it goes back to what I said. They turn away ugly people all the time. You need to be out there picketing and fighting for the ugly people. When you be putting on your pretty makeup, making your face look all pretty, do you be thinking about all the ugly people that ain't gonna get let in? Or do you be like, in your mind, I'm cute, so I get to do whatever I want. Pretty privilege, pretty privilege.
Happening to.
It was so dehumanizing. It was like we were literally getting looked through. People were
You think that big bitches is the only ones not being allowed to do certain things? Ugly people are ugly forever. Like, you could lose the weight. You could even wear something to make you look slimmer. Ugly people just fucking ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just, you know, and that's just what it is. I don't see you out there trying to take your makeup out and try to make them look cute so they can have a better life. You enjoy your pretty privilege any other time, but now you want to be a plus size model. That's what you want to be. I want to be a plus size model. You so proud of yourself, so ashamed at the same time. This is, what is happening?
We're watching and seeing what was going on, and no one was helping.
The two posted this now viral video to social media talking about the incident. Halikas, who's a successful model and has made appearances in Sports Illustrated, among other projects, says she's received thousands of messages from other women who say they've experienced the same thing.
Yeah, but they probably were jacked up too. They probably got not allowed in for ugliness and for bigness. It was probably a mixture. I mean, okay, yeah, in a perfect world, everybody gets to do everything they want. In a perfect world, but they have these things where they can allow certain people into certain places. You want to now force yourself into places where you're not wanted? That's what you want? And then when you get in there, you're gonna insist that everybody like you as well. It ain't gonna be enough that they're not mean to you or that they're respectful. You're gonna want them to like you as well. And so these people out here fighting and arguing with people and calling them names because they are not attractive. Like, I've heard this. Your people be like fat phobic if somebody's fat, calling people fat phobic if they don't like them, if they wouldn't date a big girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, Jesus, the privilege. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't know that white privilege could grow, but apparently it sprouts wings and can fly.
I can't sit back and allow this to keep happening. I have a platform and I have a voice and I want to use it.
Yeah.
We reached out to the highlight room. A spokesperson said they're aware of the incident and removed the doorman who worked that evening. The company says they do not tolerate discrimination of any kind. Halikas says she embraces her curves and says more needs to be done so others don't have to experience what she did.
I think bouncers need training. Maybe.
Ain't it funny how the spokesperson for big girls is the one big girl who like not sloppy? You know, like, oh, how convenient. How convenient. I'm betting that if you were there by yourself and not with your homies who were a whole lot bigger than you, I'm betting you would have got let in. But because it was known that you were with them when you tried to get in, he just was like, you know what, I ain't gonna just let you in and not them. I can already hear your mouth. So he said, yeah, not tonight. Oh, yeah, that was an asshole move though, I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, come on. Like, attention whore much. You come out in your two-piece talking about your confidence. You know what I'm saying? Talking about like this took a toll on your confidence. You a plus size model wearing midriff clothes. This is, you're like a millionaire crying about his financial situation. You know what I'm saying?
Sensitivity training.
Now, the Tao Group, which owns the club, says that they reached out to the two women to talk about the incident. However, Halikas says that they never tried to meet with her. Reporting live in Hollywood, Candace Crone, KCAL 9 News.
Thank you, Candace.
Of course she's gonna say, oh no, they never reached out to me because, I mean, Jesus, she wants this to drag on as long as she can. As soon as get as much publicity out of this, maybe a couple of deals, some brand deals. But if it all just goes to, I forgive you, I'm so sorry, that I don't know what happened there. Like that was so weird. I think it was just that one particular guy. It wasn't us. Like the night before, here's the footage. We let all the big bitches in. See, it's not what you think it is. It was just one asshole. If that happens, she can't get all of her publicity, and she wants to milk this here dry with her choker on. So she's gonna pretend like you didn't reach out. Sorry, club, you're about to get used for propaganda. And that is that on that. Y'all behave out there. You already know. I have zero intentions of doing it. Mama love you. Peace.